breakfast in an old restored house that's now a restaurant, hanging out with someone who attended the 1969 Woodstock concert and was inspired to come home, buy a farm, and start a fantastic winery. It's Biker in a Hat here, and this is our latest ride report down to the historic town of Bangor, Pennsylvania. Check it out. Route 191 runs its scenic 111 miles from Hancock, New York to Brodhead, Pennsylvania. We captured a trip in the portion that takes us into the town of Bangor, Pennsylvania, a town settled in 1760 and incorporated in 1875. Its founder and first chief burgess was Robert M. Jones, an emigrant from Bangor, Wales. The air was crisp and the sky bright as we rolled and winded between the Worthington State Forest and state game lands on this brisk morning, and we passed through the lovely Cherry Valley area before climbing and winding up over the mountain to eventually descend down into town. Bangor still has many of its buildings from the early days. It sits in what is known as the Slate Belt because of the large deposits of slate in the area. In fact, its founder, Robert Jones, owned slate mines in Wales before coming to the United States. We pulled into the Little Corner Cafe, a transformed early 1900s house, for breakfast first. The Little Corner Cafe is owned by Sherry and Gary Haycock, who managed to preserve the home's original charm with its hand-painted ceiling, French doors, and Mercer-tiled fireplace, just to name a few. We sat on their front porch with a wonderful breakfast and took a peek at the backyard where we've eaten before. It's a charming place with great cooking, and most times you can chat with Sherry about the rich history of the house and surrounding area. From there, it was time to head further south to the Franklin Hill Vineyard, which brings you to some of the more scenic spots of 191, and a turn onto Franklin Hill Road to cruise through the beautiful farmlands. Eventually, you'll see the Franklin Hill Vineyard sign, and you'll turn left onto a small access road that eventually reduces itself to just a gravel path. You'll move along slowly with an up-close view of other farms, which eventually turn into rows of grapes alerting you that you're getting close. The destination delivers an open space with a grand view revealing the owner's residence, tasting areas, the shop, and winemaking buildings. We ordered a flight with 2 reds and 2 whites and were just stunned by how good this wine tasted. While inside the store, I asked the young lady behind the counter how they did it, and within moments, Denise and I found ourselves downstairs getting an up-close tour from the owner and Bonnie, the master winemaker. The name of the owner escapes us, but she got the idea of starting this winery shortly after she attended the famous 1969 Woodstock concert in Bethel, New York. She bought the property in 1973 and began planting grapes, later opening the vineyard in 1981. She's been partnered with her master winemaker, Bonnie, for decades now, and the taste reveals the years of experience they have. Their wines are some of the best we've ever tasted. It was a somber moment when we left, but our bike's luggage contained a couple of bottles, so we had something to look forward to when we got home. In addition, we learned that the owner's son owns and operates the Social Still Distillery in Bethlehem, PA. So, we already know where we're going next. And there it is. Hey, thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button or check us out at bikerinahat.com and subscribe there as well. And most importantly, check out the Franklin Hill Winery and the Little Corner Cafe if you're in the area. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you down the road.